All right, back here. ¿Cómo están? ¿Bien? ¿Están bien? Ok, yo estoy muy bien, trabajando mucho. Okay, so today we are going to learn about present tense with air and ear verbs, how to conjugate all those verb ends in ER or AR verbs, okay? So we did in the past learn about how to conjugate AR verbs, remember? Then you have to drop the ending, right? And then you need to add what you need to add depending on who is doing the action. That's exactly what you're going to do with this verb, okay? The verb that ends in, again, ER and IR. And it's going to be present tense. You're describing what is happening today, now, in the present. No yesterday, no tomorrow, now. All right, so here, very easy. It's the same way you are doing it with AR, just the ending is going to change a little bit. Okay, so for example, all the verbs that end in ER, all right, for if I is the one who's doing the action, so you're going to drop the ending and add O. If you too is doing the action, you drop the ending and you are going to add ES and then the L form E and then nosotros hemos and then ustedes han. And look for the ear verb. All right, so it's O, S, E, hemos, and N. You see how this one is different than this one? Now we're going to write sentences, okay? So again, we have escribir, we have leer, which is to read, we have escribir, leer, comer, which is to eat. What else? Let's do comer, which is to eat, all right? So I'm going to say I eat pizza. Yo comer, right? But you cannot have infinitive in a sentence. So you got to conjugate the verb. So we drop the ending. Now we go back to the chart right here. This one, I'm the one who's doing the action and the verb ends in ER. So I drop the ending and I need to add O. Okay, so what is it? So I go here and do como pizza. All right, so I eat pizza. All right, now Jose is the one who's doing the action. Okay, Jose, you have accent what I'm doing. Jose, comer, but you remember you drop the ending, and then what's the ending for the L form? Come, pizza, all right? So again, that verb comer is going to change for a different person, all right? We call it conjugation, to conjugate the verb. All right, you got to pay attention. Who is doing the action, and then when you know who is doing the action, then the second step is, does the verb ends in AR or right here? AR or ER or IR, all right? And then when you know, then you need to go back to those charts and drop and add, okay? Then remember, you need to memorize those endings because you will have a final exam. In the final exam, you're not going to have any hands out in front of you. And also, this is Spanish 1. You need to have this concept pretty much memorized in your head, because when you go to Spanish 2, you pretty much going to see the same thing. And if you're not strong enough in conjugation, you are going to struggle big time, okay? So please pay attention in conjugation, how to conjugate regular verb, okay? Again, we're still in regular verb. Then you're going to deal with irregular verb, which is very different the way we do it with regular. And then we have to deal with a stem changing verb. And then we got to deal with past tense. Right now we are in present tense. All right, if you can have like a notebook and take notes, be very organized how you take notes, because you need to have Spanish too. So when you go to Spanish too, the only thing you have to do is just pull that notebook out and you will have all the information there, and what you need to do is just review it. Okay? All right, so now do your homework and let me know if you need me. Adios.